What's up guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play series for the Outer Worlds. In this episode we're going to be helping out a very strange guy by the name of Ludwig Miller, and the quest associated with him is called Die, Robot. Basically, this guy is insane and is now fighting an imaginary war against robots. Hope you enjoy, and please remember to like and subscribe.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What the hell are you blabbling about?
The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I asked for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
If your resistance needs another gun, I am for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid.
You do know proper armies pay enlistment fees, right?
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
You know what? I've got some other questions for you.
Go on.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
I think the only thing official about you is your insanity. Alright, so let's go and track down this scout robot, but we need to track it in our journal first. There we go. And it's not far away, but he did say it was just right behind the city. All making sense. So if it's just one robot, that's not going to be much of a fight. He also referenced the power plant, and we cleared that out a long time ago, so there may not be much fighting in this episode. I think I can hear it. That thing's loud.
Quick! Great work!
Well, we made short work of that thing. Hopefully there's some good loot in this little area. You'd think there'd be some good stuff because it is a scrapyard. When I'm talking about good, I don't mean extremely valuable, but there could be some parts or components that we could use. So far it's looking like a big fat nothing. And obviously we're not really doing this thoroughly. If I was going to go over it with a fine-tooth comb, I would just cut that out because that shit is super boring. Okay, let's sprint it back out to Ludwig Miller and see what he has in store for us next. You know what would be really funny about this mission if he was actually right and there was some mounting machine threat? At this point in time, I'm almost certain that this guy is insane, but we also have to consider that this game really likes to be quirky, and that would be pretty funny if this guy ended up being right and everyone else seemed insane.
Never seen the Veil lit up like this before.
You don't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a frickin' washroom?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
You know what? That is kinda smart.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Yes, sir, we're on our way. See you later. Alright, guys, we have to head back into Edgewater. I'll see you guys in a second. Since we are heading to the bar and the washroom would be for public use, I don't think we'll really have to sneak around, but we do have to be careful. If it does say steal, then we might get caught. Don't mind us, we just need to use your washroom. Everything seems cool so far. There it is, Ludwig's bundle. Apparently we have to get closer. There we go, that thing is ours, and we also got 2,000 experience. That is awesome.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before.
I found your package.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
So what are your next steps?
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Oh, how convenient. You don't have to worry about that. I've already got a passcode from this Reed guy.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
How am I supposed to get one of these logic modules?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
Parvati, is a logic module something you could help me with?
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. You keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
So, what are you planning here?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Edgewater is in the middle of nowhere. I don't think you have any contacts.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. I didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
Seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
We'll be going now. See ya, Ludwig. Alright guys, we're at the power plant, and this is actually the second time that I've come here for the purpose of this mission. And I'll show you why right here. We just can't get through this door, but there has to be an alternate way to get in. So we're gonna turn this place upside frickin' down. Let's start with this thing. We used this terminal before, but we didn't actually read anything here. Chester Higgins again, that hallhead. Found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. Should be in my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. Okay, so that is some prime information, and I don't know how we missed that before. 40 meters away, and this place is already cleared out, so it should be a walk in the park. I'm pretty sure we were in this room before, and of course it was hidden behind this table, the last place I'd be looking. So we got the key card, and there's also a very big gun here. An LMG, we're probably just going to break that down. I'm pretty sure that classifies as a heavy weapon, and that's really not up our alley. Anyways, we need to get this logic module and whatever's in this room. Nothing too crazy, but I guess all this stuff would classify as contraband. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I'm a little bit curious what this guy is actually going to be doing with the logic module. He doesn't appear to have any technical skills, so it's probably just going to go to waste.
Never seen the Veil lit up like this before.
You mentioned a logic module. I found one in the geothermal plant.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple of bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Take care, man. Hell yeah, we just reached level 7. So let's go ahead and upgrade our skills right now. But the question is, what do we want? Persuasion is looking pretty attractive right now. Should we go all the way? I don't think so. We need a few stealth points, a few tech points, and a couple leadership points as well. We should be unlocking companion abilities right now. Okay, you can command your companions to use their special abilities on the enemy you are targeting. This is most definitely going to be a game changer. Anyways guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take it easy.